On today's video, we're going to be looking at 5 spectacular deals on Pawn Stars. After being told by his father to invest, one gentleman decided to purchase over 200 pounds of silver. By the time he walked into Rick's shop, 12 years have passed since his investment and the price of silver has skyrocketed. With a set profit margin, Rick knew he could sell it on immediately, so after carrying out some checks to ensure the silver was pure, which even included some drilling, he was able and happy to snap up the hoard for a princely sum of $111,000.
Well, we'll see what we can work out. I got some 9%.
All right, I just got to make sure, it's all silver coin.
Okay.
It's really important for me to scan until 1964. All U.S. dimes, quarters, half dollars, silver dollars were all made out of silver. And all paper money was a promise.
This convertible was created with one thing in mind: luxury. With its 150 horsepower, 12-volt engine, it was more powerful than most cars of its era. So when Rick and the old man went to check out an exceptionally maintained 32 Roadster, they knew they had to go big if they wanted to ride off with this thing beautifully. In the end, it was $95,000 big, paid in cash, which the owner then pushed back over the counter to buy $95,000 in gold.
I think I love it, to be honest with you. We're looking for a real-world value on the car. Realistically, I would see a car like this in the, but then you've also got things like real roll-up windows, which the Roadsters didn't have. It's an all-weather car. You've really got the best of both worlds with a setup.
This custom guitar belonged to American guitarist Mary Ford, who was the wife of the legendary guitarist Les Paul. From 1950 to 1954, Mary and Les co-wrote 16 top 10 hits and sold millions of records. Les's solid body guitar design also effectively changed the sound of rock music. Already a rare guitar made even more valuable with its actual connection to Les Paul, this would become Rick's largest guitar buy of his career. After the owner's initial ask of $250,000, Rick did well to snap it up for a meager $90,000.
Basically, everything about a modern electric guitar was invented by him.
Basically, yeah.
This is amazing. I can't even believe I'm holding this in my hands. Mary Ford's Les Paul, this is absolutely crazy.
And his wife, Mary Ford, had over a dozen #1 hits and sold millions upon millions of records. Can I call some?
Not only was this guitar beautiful and rare, but it was also owned by a rock legend. Stephen Stills of the folk rock group Crosby, Stills, Nash owned this piece of rock and roll history, which is instantly appreciated by Rick as he uttered the words, "That is cool." With an accompanying bill of sale signed by Stills himself, Rick had to dig deep to get his hands on this holy grail of Gibson guitars. In the end, he was able to prize it off the owner with a cool $85,000.
Okay, that's fair enough.
So I guess the million-dollar question, you want to know what series that Gibson started was kind of like a showcase to show off the caliber of work that their workers can do. They gave each one kind of a different theme, and they do a few.
Described as one of the rarest coins in American history, the 1922 high relief dollar was brought into Rick's shop by a man who had originally won it in a poker game. The gentleman believed the coin, only 10 of 12 left in existence, to be worth around $20,000. After Rick had one of his experts take a look at it, the price had jumped considerably with a new estimate given of $50,000 to $100,000. Rick and the man stuck a deal at $80,000.